Hey guys, it's Gil at Altered Autos. It's been a while since I made a video. I've been, as you know from my very last video, I've been rearranging my whole layout in my display room. The whole room's getting rearranged and it's in a mess. I'll take a quick shot of that in this video before I'm done. But I've done a lot of package crackage, and I'm going to do a little more in this video before I show you the display room and the layout, the mess it's in. Anyway, there's one I've picked up recently. The old pedal car. I've got an orange one in my orange collection, and I thought, well, I might ought to get a green one. So, that's coming out. We'll just pop that right here, right now. Good old pedal car. The orange one, I think, is better variation because it has a chrome engine, whereas this has a yellow plastic engine. Can't get it focused. There we go. I'll just set it down for you there. Get this out of the way. Excuse the dust on the table. I'm out on my deck, so it's a little dusty. But anyway, I like the orange variation better. The wheels are cool on this. And the orange variation, you have a chrome seat too where the Hot Wheels logo is. I like that better. And the windshield on this one is yellow and the other one is clear. So I like the orange one best, as I said. But this one is pretty cool nonetheless. I like green. That's pretty cool. And, so that's one I picked up recently. Put her back here. And we'll move to some other ones that I picked up recently. Got some empty packages here I got to get out of the way. Like I said, I've opened some of those. I picked these up in the craft section at Walmart. That is, I don't know if I can get it on there. Bling stickers. They made good first response lights and headlights for some cars. You might want to pick some of those up. And for the layout, to make some small fences, I picked up some little wood sticks. Make some street signs and fences and whatnot that you make on your layout. A bunch of those for $1. Okay, some more that I've opened. The coffer in white, and I have the blue variation if I can locate it here. Oh, where is it? There we go. I prefer the blue one more because I don't like the red wheels on the white one. So the blue one is my favorite. I really don't like the gray wheels that much either. I think they should have put chrome wheels on it, but these are cool. Look at the engine on that and the exhaust. My camera's not focusing. Sorry, guys. Get back a little ways there. Get autofocus on here. See if it'll work better. There we go. I like the engines on these. That's too cool. I like the wide body kit. I think probably the black part on the front, it's got some turn signal lights in here right inside the fender there. I think they need to be highlighted. I'll fix those. I don't really like the black showing there on the front. They should have left that empty or maybe painted it chrome. I don't know. I may take that off. That black spoiler there on the front, air dam, I may carve that off to the curves of the body lines. Nonetheless, I like these coffer racers, and I like the blue variation better than I like the red, white, and blue tampos and the outlaw badge there. But the red wheels, they're just not realistic. I don't really care for them. But I do like the bug nonetheless. See if I can get these out of the way. We'll move on. Picked this one up in a 3-pack. I've been wanting that since I watched somebody's video and they had this on there and I could never find it. Never. And I found it in a 3-pack at Walmart. I like that. That brings me back to my teen days when we had these cars going and these kind of paint jobs. That kind of paint job was in style when I was a teenager. And that just brings me back. So I really like this little Honda. Again, the green wheels, not real realistic. I probably would have went with all blacked out wheels or maybe chrome or maybe gunmetal gray. But anyway, that's what she is and I like it. I'll show you what else came in that 3-pack. That was one of them. We all know everybody's got one of these. I forget what they even call it. Let me see what they call that. Is it on there? It's not even on there. I don't think. I'm losing light out here. I'm outside, so. What is that, guys? Help me out down in the comment section. Midnight Auto? OTTO? I don't know, guys, but I like it. It's a hot rod. Should have put a chrome grill in it. And chrome wheels. And chrome exhaust there. That would have been hot. I may have to do all that. I've got my chrome pin that everybody gets off eBay. Is it Matavik? I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing that. Great shout out to them. I love their product. I'd have to read it again. It's been a while since I used it. But you guys know. Give me a shout out. Give them a shout out down in the comments below. Nonetheless, these were 2 of the 3-pack. Let me see what else was in that 3-pack. I got some cool ones coming up, y'all, so hold on. I mean, all these are cool, but I'm trying to figure out what else was in that 3-pack. Here we go. There's another Honda. And I like that too, just the same. What is that? That's not the... Is that the Civic? Yeah, Civic EF. I like that one. Chrome wheels. I really don't like the black and orange on the yellow. Maybe the orange would have worked, but I don't like the black thrown in there. But I like the yellow and the chrome wheels and the body style of that. So that was your 3-pack right there. And I bought it simply for that. You know, we always get the 3-packs or 10-packs for a few cars that we want, and we get the other ones too. But that 3-pack was pretty good. Then I bought this. If you don't know, if you didn't watch my last couple videos, I'm setting up a drag strip on my layout. And so I've got different classes that are going to run on it, and the tuners are going to run on it. So I had to buy the Golf. Jacked up Golf. I'll give it some power and maybe cut the hood off and give it an engine and some big real riders on the back and an air dam, you know, make it pro street or pro stock, something. Anyway, to the next one. I found a bunch of these at Kroger's, and I mean, they were stocked full, and it was like I went to heaven on Hot Wheels hunting, because I have never walked into that many good ones that I didn't have all in one place. This is the Magani Trophy. That's sharp, and not a fan of the gray wheels, but those gray 10 spokes or 12 spokes, man, that looks good on that car. And if you see it in a good light, it's fine blue metallic. I don't like the tampos on the top, but I like the blue paint and the gray wheels, the black air dam. That's a sharp car. Magani. Gonna go down the drag strip. She will be on the strip. I may set up an oval track too, because I've got some Indy cars that are gonna have to be involved in that. Check out the real riders. The old Ford Galaxy with the Golf tampos, Golf livery. That's too sharp. I think though I'm gonna have to modify that and make it a gasser. What do you guys think? Go ahead and give it a blown engine and a gasser setup on the front. The reason I say that is because when I bought that, I bought a gasser with it, and it was the Cyclone. You guys know that one. You've seen it, the red, white, and blue Cyclone. What is that, a Ford? Oh no, I'm sorry, that's a 65 Mercury Comet Cyclone. But I bought them together, and I thought, man, wouldn't that Galaxy look that good setting up with that same stance? It would, man. I've got to change that. Guys, let me know what you think. Anyway, that was 2 more I've picked up lately. Then you got your Moon Eyes. You know I like the Moon Eyes livery if you watch my videos. 69 Charger 500. You know, you see the old muscle, you got to pick it up. Old American muscle. That was one I didn't have. I've got it in different variations, but I didn't have the Moon Eyes, black and yellow. So, pretty cool. Another one I picked up is the 70 Ford Escort RS 1600. Chrome wheels, got the Castro livery and the rally lights on the front. That's a good rally car. I don't know if I'm going to set up a rally track or not, but I like the body of this car. I really do like this little car, so there was no way I could pass it up. I didn't have it. It was at Walmart for $1, so who's going to say no, right? I'll move some of these out of the way so I can set some more down here. Leave these right here so I don't roll any off the table. How about the Ford Pick 'em Up? That is the Ford F-150 Raptor with, well, it's different sponsors on it all over the truck. You got the Raptor badge and the EcoBoost and Built Ford Tough, and man, you got the F-150 badge, tinted windows. That's got sponsor badges all over it. It's a rally. It's for Raptor, and I like it. I like them fender, oh, what do you call them? Fender extensions, blacked out wheels, yellow truck with the right tampos on it. That looks good. I like it. I may have to raise it up and give it some monster big wheels. I don't know, but that truck looks good just like they made it. If they would just quit with these axles, why don't they make them look real? Why do they make that whole axle so bulky all the way across? That's not realistic. If you could just cut all that out, make it look like a real axle, put some shocks in there, whatnot. I may paint that to look like some shocks in there. I may put some actual little shocks in there. That truck needs it. The back shot there, blacked out the back firewall. I don't know why they did that, unless that's because it's part of the interior. But anyway, nice piece. I had to have some trucks to haul my drag cars into the strip. Check out the Talladega. That's the Judge. I know that's not really the Judge, but I mean, look at the stance on that dude. That is the decision maker there. Forgive me for the silence. I'm puffing around on a Swisher Sweet Tropical Fusion cigar. I don't inhale them or nothing, but when I'm doing the hobby, I puff on them here and there. But anyway, that's your Ford Torino, 1970 Ford Torino, and that is not the Talladega. I said Talladega, but it looks like the Talladega. It's got the louvers and all. It's got the same stance, same body lines, but it does not say Talladega on the bottom, if I can show you that. You might want to pause on that and try to read it, but not a Talladega, but it is a nice car nonetheless. That's the boss of the drag strip driving in to watch the race days on Saturday. He's going to drive his toy up to the racing strip, drive it down through town and show it off and open up the strip. Check out first responders. As I told you, those little bling jewels that they sell in the craft aisle at Walmart make some good first responder lights. Lit this dude all up, and I didn't even have to put LEDs in it. First responder. The truck is a Matchbox. I don't do a whole lot of Matchbox, but every now and then they put one out I can't pass up, and this was one of them, the F350 Super Duty, raised up with step boards and the Matchbox livery MBX. That's a pretty cool looking truck, and got the extra wheel up on top and the carriage up there. Nice looking truck. Blacked out wheels. I think it was cool with the first. It had the blue bar of lights right there on front, and I just added all the red and blue bling on it. That's going to be first responder on the racetrack. So we'll move her aside. What else we got here? This is one of my favorites because of the stance they gave it and the body lines. Your 70 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. They built that dude race tough. Look at the body on that. That's just too cool. Nice colors. Nice color scheme all along. White wall rim wheels. That's cool. Chrome front end. And then if you look close, if you can see it on here, got the roll cage in there. Sucker is built for race days. She's coming out. The boss may have that towed in behind his Torino. Towed in behind one of these big trucks on the hauler. That's going to be one of the nice ones. One of my favorites anyway. Here you've got the Renault Sport R8. She's going to be on the track. Built for racing. Got some tampos there. You can pause on them. I'm not going to sit and read them all. I know it says Renault on the, or Renault, however you like to pronounce that, on the windshield banner. And some other tampos there. Gray mostly, or some red and black on it. There's a rear shot. And the other side there. Pretty cool car for racing. You're going to set up a strip or any kind of race strip. You got to have some of this class, right? like the Ford GT here. I've got this one in several different variations. This really says nothing on the bottom. Just where it was made, which is Thailand, and Mattel, and of course Mattel's markings, but no name of the car, but you can tell what it is by looking. And maybe that's why they didn't put it on there. Ford GT. And I've got this in several different variations, but I like this one for the racing tempos. Girl's ready to go, rock and roll on the race strip. Gonna tear it up. So we'll move that over with the Renault. Then you got your little Mazda rotary engine pickup, and you got the, what is it, the Rotain Clan badge on the back. If I can get that to focus. I've got autofocus on, but she's not working. I'll tell you what, this is a fun hobby, isn't it, guys? I love playing with Hot Wheels and diecast. I love altering them too, hence the name. Changing them around, making them look better, and this one needs it. Really kind of a boring stance on that, and a boring color, really. Whatever you're going to do with it, I mean, I like it that it's kind of lowrider look and all, and the tempos on it. And I like the flat gray, but this truck just needs something, and I'm going to rearrange it. Maybe some chrome rear widers. Or something. Maybe buff it out and make it shiny. I don't know. I like the flat gray, but there's a good shot of it if the camera will focus. Let me see if I can set autofocus up again. It looks like it's quit. There you go. Good shot of that. Move that sack out of the way. See if we can get that tailgate again. There you go. Look at my shaky hand. Not a bad little truck, and they detailed the lights on it. That's cool. Move the lights down on the bottom and detailed them. Pretty cool. Anyway, moving on. Wasting too much time on that one. Everybody's seen the K&N Ford truck, F-150. 2015 Ford F-150 with the K&N livery. Nice truck. Be a good truck to haul a racer down to the track, right, on Saturday morning. I put me a trailer hitch on it. It did not come with one, but I can put one on there, no problem. And I think that might need some real riders. I don't know. What do y'all think? Again, with those axles, though, that just kills it. I don't like those. They can do that better. Make it look like a real vehicle axle. Alright, what's next? I've got this one once already. This came in a 3-pack also. I don't have all the cars that came with this in the 3-pack as I drop it. But nonetheless, I've got this class to race on the drag strip, or maybe the oval track. But that is your Aston Martin Vantage GT3. Nice little car to put on the racetrack. She's real light. Got some tight suspension. And those axles, those wheels are tucked in tight. Got a big old air dam on front. That ought to do good on the track. Got another truck coming here. Oh, well, that's a Jeep. I like the green pearl paint job on this. Check it out in the light. It turns colors. I'm going to make that a first responder too on the racetrack with the green lights. Let me tell you what kind of Jeep it is. 17 Jeep Wrangler. 2017 Jeep Wrangler with the green pearl paint job, detailed headlights. That's pretty tough looking on the front end there. You got your off-road air infiltration. Got your big old spare tire rack back there with the brake light sticking up off of it. Your net window on the back. Your bar doors. Some monster tires and bead locks on there. That's a pretty cool setup. Nice Jeep. Gonna be another first responder. And here's another one that's already open. I've got about 4 different variations of that. One is white, one is yellow, one's gray, and one is black. And I've got the gray one out here to open. I just didn't know if I wanted to open it, but since the black one's open, I'll go ahead and open the gray one too. There she stands in package on the card. No reason not to take her off the card. That is your, what is that? what does that say, 2010? Yeah, 2010 Pro Stock Camaro. Moon Eyes livery in flat gray and yellow. And some black. She's gonna come off the card. Some package crackage. Free the piece. As DJ K says. Free the piece. Shout out to DJ K. I like his videos. Nice guy. Very knowledgeable on Hot Wheels and other diecast models. So, yeah. Shout out to you, DJ K. I freed the piece. Package crackage. Check them out. Getting ready for track days there. I've got one more or two more that are already open. Then I got a couple I want to open on this video. Good old Nova. You guys know, if you've watched any of my early videos, early on as I set this channel up, I'm a Nova freak. Anyone I see, I pick it up. Chevy 2 or a Nova. I don't care what it looks like. I like the body style. I'm picking it up. This one's got a nice stance. I'm going to move the Camaros back. I gave them enough time, I think, so I can get that on camera. Look at the wheels and the stance on that girl. Bad, man. That is ready for some drag stripping. Alright, she's gone. One more that's already open. I just didn't want to do all this package crackage on film. That would take forever. Got the rally truck. Old Dodge rally truck. Now, I say I don't like red wheels, but they look pretty good on this. Because of the stance and because of the tampos and the body color. It all looks good together. That's pretty tight. I like it. Let me see if I tell you what it says on the bottom. 87 Dodge D100. Set up in rally livery and rally lights. And even a rally stance with the roll bars. The back end's tucked in a little bit to dig in and get on down that rally track. Got your racing tampos, your brush guard on front. Oh yeah, that's a nice piece. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. I may set up a rally track. I've got a lot of rally diecast. Okay, one I'm going to open. I have the Euro Speed, or I thought I had the whole series. The old and the new series. The previous series to the newest one that's out. But I did not have this car. I just found this at Kroger's today. Cost me $5, but hey, it's worth it. I like that little car. Let's get it out of the card. Package crackage. No longer suffering in the package. There it is. What is that? I don't even know. I just like the body of it. You guys are going to think I'm dumb, but I don't always know what every one of these is. That is your, man, that's hard to read. Alfa Romeo, or Romeo, however you like to pronounce that, that's your choice. Alfa Romeo, it says something else that I can't read. G-L-U-I-L-A. Y'all straighten me up in the comments. Alfa Romeo something, and then it says Spirit GTA. Boy, that's hard to read. Sprint GTA. Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTA. Check that little dude out with the real riders sporting all around it, and the racing tempo on the hood and the sides. Got the, what do you call that circle? Oh man, forget what they call that. I should have studied up before I started this video. Some kind of, well, it means round. It's a word that means round. The disc, the spot you put on the doors, the badge, and put the number in it. Rondale or something like that. Rondale, that's what it is. Check out the back end. If I can focus on it, it says something there, and I'm going to try to read that and tell you what it says. Some of you have this and know what it says, but I don't. I seen it in the store, and I couldn't read it there, and I'm not going to read it here. It's too dark. If you have it, you can straighten me out. It says Alfa Romeo. I can make that out. Pretty cool, huh? Tail light detail for Hot Wheels. That's real hot with the detail on it. And the sharp real wider. Check her out. And the little sponsor badges on the quarter panel there. Ready for the track, man. Ready for the track. Maybe an oval, maybe some dragon. Quarter mile maybe. What do y'all think? That's one of my favorites there, all metal. Well, I don't think the, yeah, no, chassis is plastic. Or is it? That's metal. Metal on metal. Real Riders. It is, because it was one of the 50 series, or Euro Speed series. Metal on metal with Real Riders. What am I thinking? I don't think I'd change a thing on that. Hot Wheels did a great job on that little piece. Nice piece. Like the color too. Just nice. That's the last one that's already open. And you know, if you have a racetrack, Hot Wheels racetrack, and you've had this series, you've got to open them, man. These are hauling race cars and drag cars. How are you not going to open those and set them up on the track? Now, I have already opened the Snake and the Mongoose, and they're in by my track, and I can't find my V-Dub truck in, what's in there, the Porsche. The dark silver one. I've got them in by the track somewhere. I can't locate them. They're still in the box or in the package. I found the Momo, so I'll open that up and get her ready to sit on the layout. I'm trying not to tear the packages up. For some reason, I like the card art, and I want to keep the packages. I don't want to tear them up. So give me just a second here as I be careful with this. Got her out of the package. Extra container there. There is the Momo hauler. I'm not as fond of this one as I am of the Snake and Mongoose. Of course, I think everybody has that opinion. But I mean, come on, overhead storage area there for your tires and tools. Look at the detail. I mean, come on, you can't dislike that totally. I don't know if I like the Momo badge all over it, the red and yellow. I think that's just a little too much. They should have put it on there smaller. But the Real Riders, they call that the Fleet Flyer. But I mean, it's nice. You can't say no to it, especially when it's in the series. You got to get it. Not my favorite, but nor is the Momo car. I really don't care for that. I mean, it's cool and all. I have nothing against it. Just doesn't appeal to me like it does most folks. Don't really like the body, and I don't really like the livery on it. What is that? That's the Porsche 962. Got a bunch of other letters and numbers, DWH78. I mean, it's cool and all, and I know it's a tough car on the track, but that's just not my class. I like Pro Stock and Pro Street. But if you're going to set up any kind of track, you got to have this series out there, right?